Boom.
Right,
There we
rolling.
go. We're back. Six years later, we're competing. So Lincolnshire Winter, we've got 3 days. 3 days away.
3 days away, and then yeah, we just got a nice little old style means goals video for you guys. So should we start off?
So yes, we've got all the events here. There's 10 events, so we'll start with 2x2.
Yep.
So 2x2, I'm using the Diane Tengian, and it's the V. I think there's a V2. It's just a V1.
Yeah, I got the. I don't even know what mine is. I think mine's like a GAN.
It'll be a 251, but
It's a magnetic GAN. I'm not even sure.
There's a few around.
Yeah.
So in terms of what we want to achieve here, I haven't really progressed at all.
Yeah,
Probably just a low 3 average, maybe.
Honestly, for me, it's just PB average.
PB average.
Maybe single. Mine's kind of high. It's like a 1.69. So.
I definitely want a single. 257's breakable.
All right. 2
done.
3x3.
Now 3x3, I use the same for blind and for OH, as opposed to having one for each and stuff. So I use the RS3M.
Yeah. I got the X-Man Tornado. I think it's the V2. I think because it's got like primary plastic in it. But what are you hoping for?
I'd hope for a sub 11 average. I think it's probably going to happen, but I also don't want to say sub 11 and then get an 11.
Nah, you will at some point. You got like 4 rounds of it. You'll get us up there.
Yeah, it's 4 rounds first. We should make finals.
I mean, I'm hoping for. I mean, honestly, the last competition I went to, I got my goal for the year. I said to myself, sub 10 average, and then I got it. So another sub 10 average would be pretty cool. But otherwise, just a good average, and then some good singles as well, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely think I want to get a sub 10 single again. I did get a sub 10 single a few years ago, but also another couple of good singles, and then a decent probably a decent average in there as well.
Yeah.
And just do well. 3x3's never been the event I've really tried on that hard, but just be competitive and do well.
Yeah. Right. The big one, 4x4.
4x4. So we're actually both using the same cube for once. We've got the Ambition.
X-Man Ambition.
Can't say I've tried the Alsu WRM. Have tried the MGC. Shit. Ambition is the way to go. Definitely. Sub 40 average minimum. I'll say sub 40 average.
You already sub 40 average?
I'll just say sub 40 average. And
I'm gonna say. I don't know. I feel like my average right now is like a 40. It's like a 43, mid 43 average. I reckon I could beat that. So PB average is probably what I go for.
PB average. What's that again?
Like it's like below mid 43.5.
So low 40s. Yeah, I think sub 40 average kind of has to be
Yeah.
the goal there.
I definitely want to get a PB. I want to get a sub 40 single. I've got like 3 41s up, and it's gotta happen.
I'd like a 36. I'll probably I get on 37. I won't get a 36 single. But 4x4 is one of the events I think I can do fairly well in.
Yeah.
5x5. 5x5. I'm not going to do irons at all. I probably average 135 ish, 130 to 135.
What do you hope to get? Just like 130 average?
130 average would be decent. Yeah, 130 flat would be great. I think my last competition results is a 150 single and a 2-minute average. So
yeah,
I should smack that. Get on the floor and all that. But I should be doing this. So this is a Diane Nisa, I think, or Nasa. I can't pronounce it at all.
Amnesia.
It's the Diane 5x5. It's all right.
Does the job really.
I haven't tried the Ultron, so I can't testify that. Maybe it'll be decent. I don't know. But for the time being, this is what we're rolling with. 130 average would be great.
So I'm using the Z-Long Mini 5x5. Not a lot of people I've seen use it, but anybody who does loves it. As do I.
I can't stand by it.
It's so good to go. You just gotta get on it. But yeah, I'm hoping for. To be honest, I'm hoping for like again like a comp PB average. My PB comp's like a minute 28, 128 average I think, something like that. So, and then I got a 117 single, to which to be honest I don't think I'll break, but if I could,
that's a decent single.
So yeah, that's 5x5.
5x5 I should break everything, but I won't actually do well.
OH?
OH, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
side events now.
Yeah, I got so I'm using this is an old cube. I'm using a cubicle Weilong M. I think that's what it is. I think
from what, like 2017.
Yeah, from literally like 2017, 2018, something like that. Still good. I like recently came back to it because I broke my GAN, so I can use that. Yeah, very good. Still got the old stickers I have on it. I'm gonna have to get some new ones. But I'm definitely hoping for like a PB average. My PB average is 22. which I got like years ago.
I think my comp PB average is like 35, and I average now about low 20s.
Yeah.
So, OH, yeah, sub 20 single.
My PB at home is like 18 average, so really something like that would be really cool. Actually.
That's actually unreal.
It's a bit of a stretch.
I'll take like the 23 average, and a sub 20 single would be fine. I don't do a lot of OH really, because it's just bad on the wrists.
Yeah.
But, OH. And then while we're on these kind of events now, blind, you're not doing blind.
No, but you are, so...
Blind will be... Depends on the day, to be honest. One of the possible goals is get a mean, because I didn't get a mean before. I think my only single in comp is 318, and I average now about sub 2. So if I've done 2 solves and they're both sub 2, I might just go for a mean. But if I've had a DNF in any of those solves, I'm just going to YOLO the last solve and try and get like a 50 or something. So that's like the OH and blind. So I use the same cube. I'm probably gonna have to take my logo off, to be fair. But there's OH and blind. Square one. There's only one decent square one, I think.
MGC square one.
MCM. So MCM. MC's that's what the name stands for. To be fair, I've done square one for maybe what?
Well, it was
3 weeks.
About a month. Yeah, 3 weeks.
About 3 weeks I've been actually doing square one. And I've gone from like a 40 average like a 25. So if I can get a 25 average, I'd be happy with that. And maybe a sub 20 single if it's going to happen, I don't know. But I'd be happy with that.
I mean, like us, for me, I'll beat my PBs or whatever. This is the first time you're competing in square one, though, isn't it?
Never competed, no. This and clock, which my clock I actually need to get.
Yeah, my PB. I'm gonna break both my PBs for square one, but I'm hoping for like a sub 25 average if I could. I haven't even like done that much square one to even know what I want, but definitely like a sub 20 single. I think is what I want.
Yeah, I think 25 to 27 is probably what I'll get.
Yeah. All right. Scoop.
We'll go scoop. So again, both GANs. Scoop's the big one for me. Scoop's I've been averaging about mid 4. So I think mid 4 I should be able to do well. I'd like to try and podium in Scoob. I don't know if that's doable. I know there's a few good Scoobsters out there.
We'll do it.
So I want to go for the Scoob podium, which I've never podiumed anything before. But it'd be interesting to see if I can get a good... I feel like Scoob isn't so much results based as it is placement based. I genuinely want to try and get a podium in Scoob as opposed to getting X amount of average, because I'll break both my PBs, but maybe if I get a low 4 average at some point, that'd be good.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
I mean, I'm averaging anywhere between like 5 and 6, so I'm not too fussed on skew, but probably like a mid 5. Well, I was gonna say like the last comp I got like a 525.
That was good average,
but like I don't really.
The thing is, to be fair, is when we used to compete, Scoob and Pyro were just side events that we got okay at, didn't get good at,
and then never again competed.
And just got to finals and just got like.
It was just an enjoyable thing
mid entire because we knew it was something we knew we'd do well in.
Yeah, exactly.
And then obviously Pera, I used X-Man Bell.
I got a GAN. I'm not sure which. Again, I'm not sure which. There's so many different like GAN pyramids and like puzzles and everything. So, yeah, but it's I don't know if this makes a difference, but it's got the honeycomb thing on it. So.
Oh, and GAN Scoobs are standard as well.
Yeah, exactly. Hoping for like a mid. I don't know. PB average would be pretty cool. I think my PB average is like 570 something, which to be honest I think I could break. I don't want like a mid 5 average, but again I don't really care that much.
My PB average would be in the 6 range. I mean, to be honest, I think I'm better at Scoob and you're better at Pyrrha, if I'm gonna be honest.
I think that's how it goes.
I think Pyrrha just a sub 6 average I'll be cool with. Maybe a sub 5 single.
Yeah.
Something that will just do me well, and that's about it.
Exactly. Alright.
Actual last event. Clock.
Special thing for clock.
We all know what clock I'm using. It's the GEM. It's the only clock that exists. Effectively.
Yep.
Relegation changes to clock. Regulation changes to clock. Seem interesting. If they are what I think they are, clock's going to be interesting. And I say I've probably done 50 solves on clock since I've got it. I've not done that many. Probably more than that, but I haven't done a lot of clock. I don't actively practice it. So I probably average about 12, 13, not particularly fast. Yeah, just I've never competed in clock, so I don't really know. Just do okay, I guess.
Get an average.
get an average. Yeah, don't no, that's actually a shout. My
Don't
current my current average of everything on CS Timer is a DNF. I actually that's my goal. Don't DNF, get an average.
Exactly.
And it's sad that we're not talking about Mega Minx.
Yeah.
Because there's no Mega Minx in this comp.
Next comp.
But next one, like future content. There we go. We're
Yeah.
talking about Mega Minx.
Right. That's about it.
So that's just a quick run over of what we're using. There should be good enough queues. We should be doing well enough. It's my first comp in a very, very long time. I know you've been to a couple over the years. So ideally we want to be doing about a comp a month now. The vlog obviously for Lincolnshire will be filmed obviously at the weekend. When it will be posted, I don't know. We might
try for like Tuesday-ish.
Try and get a couple of videos out filmed.
Yeah.
Possibly today and get those staggered released. You know what you think of the style of video, because I know a lot of mains and goals are done against a desk.
Yeah, exactly.
With nothing, so we're going differently with a face and a central table.
I think we want to be more like content creative rather than just like competitive. You know what I mean?
It's
so,
very,
like,
to be fair, it's very different as well. Actually, having two people and just sitting and
Exactly,
talking. Let us know what you think of the video type. Let us know if you actually use these cubes and if they're any good. If you don't, why don't you use them? Which ones do you use? What you're averaging and what you're hoping if you are coming to Lincolnshire. And let us know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
And so that'll be cool. We will probably see you next in the vlog. But if not, whichever video comes out next, we'll see you guys in a bit.
See you at Lincolnshire.
Yeah, mate. Bye.
Cool.